Here we are in Seattle, Washington for the XFL Showcase Seattle. I'm here with Commissioner Oliver Luck, and first and foremost, I got to say, why Seattle?
It's a great sports town. I mean, Seattle, I think, is one of the great sports and football towns in particular. I've been to, many events, obviously at CenturyLink over the years, Seahawks and Sounders. I was a former MLS team president and general manager, and I've been to Husky games. I mean, there's a great atmosphere, there's great passion, and for us, it was a relatively easy decision to come to Seattle because I think it's just one of America's great football cities, one of America's great sports cities. So we want to sort of fall right into that tradition.
Are we where the Seattle team will be playing, or is that to be determined?
No, it's not to be determined. It's at CenturyLink. We'll have 5 games there. Our season begins the week and after the Super Bowl, so we will launch February 8th of 2020. And fans obviously are very familiar with CenturyLink. It's a great building, for lots of different events, most notably for the Seahawks and the Sounders. So we're excited about that. It's one of the great NFL buildings as well, and you get it filled up, even the lower bowl with 30,000. It's a great atmosphere. Tough place to play. I have been up there to watch my teams play against the Seahawks or my teams play against the Sounders, and it's one of the more difficult places to win.
And how has I want to call it a tour, but is the showcase going from city to city? How has the reception been in each city?
It's been good. So this is really an invitation-only showcase combine, and we've got about 100 players per city. This is city number 6 that we have. We've had some great talented players here, guys, former NFL players, former CFL players, all former college players, in many cases all American college players, all conference, good group of players. Quarterbacks here, Jake Heaps, BYU, Keith Price from, of course, the UW, Darren Thomas, who was a great quarterback at the University of Oregon a number of years back. So all guys who want to get back in and play professional football. So we're very happy with the talent level. And we've been very happy across the board with the guys that have showed up. We've had Hakeem Nicks, 2 Super Bowl rings on his fingers at our New Jersey showcase. We had Robert Meacham, former great pass receiver for the New Orleans Saints, who showed up down in Houston. Guys like that. And it's remarkable that they still want to play football. They're great athletes. They've had good careers, but they still have that fire burning, and that's really kind of a cool thing for us, and we certainly want to give them an opportunity to play.
When you took on the role of commissioner of the XFL, was there one thing in particular that sold you on it?
The thing that I find most gratifying and what I was most looking forward to was being able to provide guys with an opportunity to play football, to do something they love and put food on the table for their family. I'm a former college player, played in the NFL as well, and guys just want to play. And football's obviously a physical game. There's a limited time span that one can play, and I'm just happy we can provide opportunities for players and, of course, for coaches, guys like Jim Zorn and Bob Stoops and Pep Hamilton and others who are our head coaches in our league. It's nice for them to get an opportunity as well. And we think that there's some really good football that we can play, and we can really make our game attractive to fans.
Last question for you. Obviously, a maiden voyage such as this with the XFL, which seems to be new look, new attitude from the last one.
Sure.
Seeing how the AAF played out, or I guess didn't, is there a learning experience at all? Do you take anything from that, or is your ship your ship?
Well, our ship ultimately is our ship, and I guess I'm the captain of our ship. So, but we, tried to look not just at the AAF, but other spring leagues, going all the way back to the USFL. So we've learned some lessons. I think what makes us different, to be, very blunt about it, is the time that we've put in already to get our league set up, built, to build the foundation. And secondly, the resources that Vince McMahon, our owner, has, because you do need resources to, launch something. We're a startup, and it doesn't matter if it's tech or healthcare or, fintech, right? You need capital. You need money to support, the startup in the first 3 or 4 or 5 years. We're very excited about what we've been able to build, and very excited about our broadcast partnerships with ABC, ESPN, and Fox. Those are very powerful media companies. we'll have a presence every weekend with 4 games, 2 on broadcast, 2 on fully distributed cable that don't even compare to what the previous league had. So I think that is going to be a big leg up for us as well. So we're excited, but we also know we got a lot of work to do, and we need to make ourselves as accessible to fans as we possibly can. That's important for us too.
Well, certainly looks promising. Good luck to you, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Richard.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh!